In the high-stakes world of commercial aviation, relationships between aircraft manufacturers and airlines are crucial. These partnerships are forged over decades through trust, reliability, innovation, and mutual strategic interests. So, when long-time allies begin to shift allegiances, particularly towards a fierce rival, it sends shockwaves across the entire industry. For Boeing, one of the pillars of global aviation, the recent trend of major airlines like Emirates, Qantas, and KLM transitioning their loyalty to Airbus is a deeply concerning development. One that reveals deeper systemic issues that cannot be ignored. This unfolding situation begs the question: what exactly went wrong for Boeing to lose the confidence of some of its most prominent and loyal customers? Take, for instance, Emirates, arguably one of Boeing's most influential and passionate long-haul partners. This Dubai-based carrier has been historically synonymous with the Boeing 777, an aircraft that served as the workhorse of its global network. Emirates heavily relied on the 777 family, particularly for its long-haul operations connecting continents with minimal stopovers. The aircraft's high passenger capacity, extended range, and excellent operational flexibility made it the ideal fit for Emirates' expansive international routes. In 2007, Emirates took a step toward diversifying its fleet by ordering 70 Airbus A350 aircraft, a deal worth $16 billion at the time. This included 50 A350-900s and 20 A350-1000s, signaling an openness to embrace Airbus' next-generation long-haul solutions. Despite this commitment, Emirates' preference for Boeing remained evident. In 2013, during the Dubai Air Show, Emirates made headlines with a colossal order of 150 Boeing 777X aircraft, valued at a staggering $706 billion. This deal included 127 that, reinforcing Boeing's strategic foothold and reflecting Emirates' continuing reliance on its wide-body offerings. A key reason behind Emirates' historical loyalty to Boeing was its long-standing relationship with General Electric, the supplier of engines for the 777 series. Emirates has consistently prioritized engine reliability, particularly for long-haul, high-utilization routes. The General Electric G9X engine, powering the 777X, provided the airline with confidence rooted in decades of operational familiarity. In contrast, the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines used in the Airbus A350 did not initially meet Emirates' expectations regarding durability, maintenance costs, and long-range performance reliability, especially over ultra-long-haul sectors. Nonetheless, circumstances began to change when Boeing encountered repeated delays in its 777X program. Originally scheduled for delivery in 2020, the timeline kept slipping due to a range of issues: technical setbacks, certification complications, and quality assurance concerns. For Emirates, which had based its fleet modernization plans around the arrival of the new Boeing jets, this became a significant operational risk. In response, Emirates revisited its options and re-engaged with Airbus. By 2019, at the Dubai Air Show, Emirates placed a renewed order for 50 Airbus A350-900s, again worth approximately $16 billion. This move marked a pivotal shift in its fleet strategy, demonstrating that even Boeing's most loyal customers could be swayed when delivery timelines and aircraft performance fall short of expectations. Further deepening its pivot, in 2023 Emirates added an order for 15 more A350-900s, bringing its total A350 commitments to 65. This reinforced Airbus' growing importance in Emirates' long-haul future. While Emirates has not fully abandoned Boeing and still expresses interest in the 777X, it has clearly reduced its reliance on Boeing as its exclusive long-haul partner. Notably, Emirates has also shown interest in the larger A350-1000, but with a significant caveat. Rolls-Royce must address critical issues with the Trent XWB engines, particularly related to long-term reliability and cost-effective maintenance. If these concerns remain unresolved, Emirates may once again reassess its plans or continue deferring the order. This underscores how critical engine performance and support have become in influencing aircraft purchase decisions beyond just airframe capabilities. Qantas, the flag carrier of Australia, offers another illustrative example of this changing tide. For more than 6 decades, Qantas was intrinsically linked to Boeing. The airline's historic operation of an all-747 fleet at one point solidified its role as a champion of Boeing's wide-body aircraft. In fact, as recently as 2021, 89 of Qantas' 125 aircraft were made by Boeing. Yet, in a surprising move, Qantas chose Airbus to supply its next generation of domestic aircraft, ordering 20 A321XLRs and 20 A220-300s, with options for 94 more. These aircraft are set to replace aging Boeing 737s and 717s on domestic and short-haul routes across Australia. The shift didn't stop with narrowbodies. In 2022, Qantas announced its selection of 12 Airbus A350-1000s for Project Sunrise, its ambitious ultra-long-haul program intended to connect Australian cities directly with global destinations like New York, London, and Frankfurt. Despite Boeing's proposal to offer the 777X for these missions, Qantas ultimately chose Airbus, citing the A350's superior fuel efficiency, longer range, and better environmental performance. CEO Alan Joyce emphasized that this fleet renewal strategy was key to Qantas' carbon emission reduction goals and long-term profitability. Airbus' ability to offer attractive delivery timelines and fixed pricing ahead of a surge in global aircraft demand added to the appeal. The case of KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, further highlights Boeing's weakening grip on historically loyal clients. For decades, Boeing dominated KLM's fleet, with over 84% of its aircraft sourced from the American manufacturer. However, as KLM's aging fleet, including its 737s, approached retirement, the Dutch airline opted for a radical shift. Defying expectations, KLM ordered 134 Airbus aircraft, including A320s for European routes and A350s for long-haul operations. This decision stunned the aviation community, especially given previous statements from KLM's CEO in 2019 indicating a continued preference for Boeing's wide-body offerings. But Airbus offered modern aircraft with superior fuel efficiency, lower maintenance costs, and more flexibility for both short and long-haul networks. For KLM, as with others, the performance metrics of Airbus next-generation aircraft proved too compelling to ignore, especially when combined with Boeing's lingering production and quality control issues. The MAX 737's troubled past, including 2 fatal crashes and extended global groundings, has left a lasting impact on Boeing's reputation. Delays in certifying new models like the MAX 7, MAX 10, and the 777X only deepened airline frustrations. Airlines today operate under intense economic and environmental pressures. They are expected to grow, reduce costs, meet stringent sustainability goals, and offer greater network flexibility. In this landscape, Airbus has positioned itself as a forward-thinking, dependable manufacturer that can deliver aircraft on time with cutting-edge technology. The A320neo family has proven to be a star performer in the narrow-body segment, offering 15% fuel savings, slightly more than Boeing's MAX series. The A321XLR, with its extended range and higher passenger capacity, opens up new route possibilities. The A220 series is now widely seen as the most effective replacement for older small-capacity jets like the 717, while Boeing's MAX 7 continues to face delays in certification. In widebodies, the Airbus A350 continues to gain ground due to its longer range, larger payload, and better fuel burn compared to the Boeing 787. With a range of up to 600 kilometers and flexible seating configurations, it enables airlines to serve high-demand long-haul routes more profitably. Meanwhile, Boeing 787 lags behind in range, and the 777X has not yet proven itself due to production delays. Airbus is also gaining ground with production speed, delivering 323 aircraft in the first half of 2024, nearly twice as many as Boeing's 175. Ultimately, this trend reveals more than just brand shifts. It's a sign of fundamental market dynamics at play. Boeing is grappling with quality assurance challenges, regulatory scrutiny, and loss of customer confidence. If it is to regain lost ground, Boeing must prioritize restoring trust through better transparency, improved manufacturing standards, faster delivery timelines, and more aggressive product development. Innovation alone will not be enough. Reliability, execution, and customer service must be Boeing's focus moving forward. Airlines will always seek aircraft that offer the best combination of operational performance, cost efficiency, safety, and sustainability. As it stands today, Airbus is winning that race. Boeing must act decisively to reverse this trend or risk seeing more of its long-time partners follow suit and align with its biggest rival. The aviation industry is evolving rapidly, and Boeing's next moves will determine whether it can adapt or continue to lose altitude in the competition.